before the city found its voice. The sea was already awake, a quiet ribbon of sapphire glass curved beneath the cliffs of day. The first cafe unlocked its door. The scent of roasted coffee climbed the air. Porcelain shimmered in the dawn, while empty chairs waited without a care. A woman watered climbing vines, each leaf catching drops of golden light. The white stone walls reflected morning, like pages from a film of another life. Somewhere a lone guitar awoke, not to perform, but simply to breathe. Its melody wandered through narrow streets, following the whisper of olive trees. The sea rode us in blue, on waves no winter could erase. It folded sunlight into every dream, and kindness into every place. No promise needed to be spoken, no farewell needed to be true. The whole horizon held our story. The sea rode us in blue. Boats rocked gently beside the quay, their ropes humming with the turning tide. Old fishermen exchanged quiet smiles, as if time itself had stepped aside. The market filled with figs and bread, lemons glowing in woven baskets. Children chased the drifting breeze, leaving laughter hanging like ribbons. You appeared beneath a linen hat, carrying nothing but peaceful eyes. The morning slow to welcome you as swallows circle through the sky. We wandered roads without a map, past balconies draped with flowers. Every corner offered another reason to forget the passing hours. The sea rode us in blue, across the silence of the bay. Every sunrise knew our names before we ever learned to stay. Love arrived without a reason, joy appeared without a sound. Among old cafes and quiet harbors, everything we sought was found. Evening poured its amber wine across the roofs and ancient stone. Lanterns shimmered one by one, making every stranger feel at home. A violin drifted from the square, its notes floating over sleepy sails. The moon leaned low above the water, listening to forgotten tales. If one day every road grows distant and every season changes hue, I'll still hear espresso waves and church bells calling softly through the blue. The sea wrote us in blue, beyond the reach of passing years. It gathered every gentle smile and every quiet, joyful tear. When the last sunset meets the shoreline and stars awaken in their view, I'll close my eyes and find forever where the sea first wrote us in blue.
There is a garden by the sea, hidden where the old roads disappear. Stone walls cradle blooming vines, and every blossom welcomes every year. Morning pours through olive leaves, painting lace upon the quiet ground. A sleepy fountain hums alone, the oldest, gentlest kind of sound. The harbor breeze beyond the hill, its masts like pencils on the sky. The scent of coffee finds the breeze and teaches every heart to fly. In the garden beyond the harbor, summer never asks to leave. The hours bloom like jasmine flowers, soft as memories we believe. Every breeze becomes a letter, every wave becomes a rhyme. Love grows quietly like ivy, climbing slowly over time. A baker whistles to himself, dusting flour on the morning light. The little square begins to smile as windows open wide and bright. An old man reads beneath a tree, his newspaper asleep upon his knees. He watches swallows stitch the air with tiny threads of wandering dreams. Then you arrive without a word, your footsteps gentle on the stone. The sunlight seems to lean your way, as though it always knew you'd come. We wonder where the figs grow sweet past weathered doors of emerald blue. No map could ever lead us here, only quiet hearts could find the view. In the garden beyond the harbor, every season learns to sing. Golden afternoons drift slowly on invisible, peaceful wings. No farewell echoes through these hills, no sorrow lingers in the rain, only waves and blooming branches calling softly once again. Twilight folds across the bay, lanterns blossom one by one. A violin begins to glow long after daylight has withdrawn. Moonlight slips through cypress trees, silver resting on the sea. Even silence wears a smile, as if the night itself is free. If years should carry us apart, past cities none of us have known, I'll still remember this small shore as the truest place called home. In the garden beyond the harbor, where the sea and sky agree, every quiet cup of coffee holds a little eternity. When the stars embrace the water and the world grows still at last, I'll hear your voice among the waves, like a beautiful film that never passed.
Morning never knocks here, it simply spills across the roofs, sliding over whitewashed walls until the whole village remembers the sun. The harbor yawns awake, its wooden boats still dreaming of distant islands. A single gull circles above the lighthouse, writing invisible poems in the wind. Coffee rises from tiny porcelain cups, warm enough to soften forgotten thoughts. The fragrance lingers beneath striped awnings, where strangers smile like lifelong friends. Every cobblestone keeps a secret, every doorway guards an old melody. Nothing is forgotten here, it only becomes quieter with time. The color of quiet shores, lives between the sea and the sky. It cannot be painted, only remember. Every gentle wave carries another piece of yesterday. Every peaceful breath feels like coming home. An accordion sighs somewhere uphill, its notes drift lazily through lemon trees. Laundry dances from tiny
tiny balconies, white as the clouds above the bay. A weathered bicycle leans against a cafe wall, patient as an old storyteller. Nearby jasmine vines climb higher, following the warmth of the afternoon. You appear through the golden light without disturbing the silence. Even the breeze slows its wandering to walk beside you for a while. We never count the passing hours, the sea has already forgotten them. We simply follow shaded streets where every turn feels familiar. The color of quiet shores glows inside your gentle eyes. It lives in simple mornings, in slow conversations, in coffee shared without a reason, in sunsets asking nothing back. Love grows here like light upon old stone. Evening arrives dressed in amber, fishing boats return with tired sails, while lanterns awaken one by one along the sleeping quay. The violin greets the moon, its voice floating over calm water. The stars answer without speaking, scattering silver across the waves. Tomorrow may belong to distant roads, to cities louder than memory, but somewhere beyond every horizon, this little harbor will still be waiting. The color of quiet shores never fades with passing years. It rests inside every warm sunrise, every weathered cafe chair, every olive branch reaching toward the sea. And when the final evening comes, I'll follow the sound of gentle waves back to the place where silence learned to sing, and summer became forever. Before the sun had found the hills, the sea was breathing in its sleep. A ribbon of blue beneath the dawn, so calm it seemed too still to keep. The shutters open one by one, blue against the weathered stone. Morning climbed the ivy walls, as if the village bloomed alone. Espresso whispered through the square, its fragrance drifting with the tide. Tiny spoons on porcelain cups rang softly like the morning sky. The baker smiled without a word, The florist hummed an ancient tune. Everything moved gently here, as though the day had all of June. Between the fig trees and the sea, the world became a slower song. The wind forgot the need to wander, and taught my restless heart to belong. No golden hour ever ended, no quiet dream was left behind. Love lived inside the little moments only peaceful souls could find. Old fishing boats kissed wooden piers, their ropes swaying with patient grace. The lighthouse watched another tide without a single line to chase. A violin drifted through the vines, soft enough to calm the air. Even shadows wore warm colors in the afternoon they shared. You came carrying nothing more than sunlight resting on your smile. Every street grew bright around you, every silence stayed a while. We wondered where the jasmine climbed, past painted doors and sleepy walls. The sea answered every footstep with gentle echoes and seabird calls. Between the fig trees and the sea, summer learned to breathe so slow. Coffee cooled beside our laughter, while amber evenings learned to glow. Every glance became forever, every whisper touched the sky. The waves collected all our memories before they drifted by. When the lanterns found the dusk, the harbor dressed in shades of gold, moonlight wrapped the anchored sails like stories waiting to be told. Somewhere far beyond the bay, a bell embraced the quiet night. Its echo floated over water, gentle as a candle's light. If the years should carry me beyond these winding coastal roads, I'll still remember every breeze that lifted every hidden hope. Between the fig trees and the sea, where time dissolved into the blue,
Every sunrise held a promise. Every sunset felt brand new. And if my voice becomes the wind, drifting where the swallows fly, you'll find me in that timeless harbor where summer never says goodbye.
Morning arrived on silent feet, leaving gold across the harbor stones. White walls gathered the newborn light, like pages waiting to be written on. A sleepy cafe raised its little chairs. The first espresso kissed the air. Steam curled upward through the sun, a quiet blessing everywhere. Old shutters open to the breeze, blue against the climbing vines. Every flower leaned toward the sea, drinking slowly from the light. The lighthouse watched without a word as fishing boats untied the dawn. Even the waves moved carefully, so the silence could go on. This was the hour the swallows came home, turning the sky into living grace. Every circle they drew above the sea felt like a memory finding its place. No hurried voices, no restless roads, only the wind and the patient tide, teaching forgotten hearts how beautiful peace can be. An old accordion breathed nearby, its melody wandering through the square. Children chase the afternoon with laughter lighter than the air. Fresh bread cooled beside open doors, lemons glowed in woven bowls. The scent of rosemary and thyme wrapped itself around our souls. You appeared beneath the olive trees, with sunlight resting in your eyes. Nothing needed to be spoken, the sea had already told our story. We We followed narrow coastal paths where wildflowers kissed the stone. Every step became a quiet promise, every glance a place called home. This was the hour the swallows came home, when every shadow softened into gold. Coffee lingered on gentle lips, while ancient church bells slowly rolled. The sea remembered every heartbeat, the sky remembered every smile, and time became an old companion, happy simply to wait a while. Evening folded across the bay like velvet laid upon the waves. Lanterns bloomed along the harbor, tiny stars the ocean gave. A violin greeted the moon, its notes floating beyond the pier. The water carried every melody until the whole night seemed to hear. If tomorrow calls my name away to distant cities bright and new, I'll carry this forgotten shoreline like sunlight stitched into my soul. This was the hour the swallows came home, where every season learned to stay. The sea still hums that quiet song at the closing of each day. And somewhere beyond the edge of evening, where the horizon melts into blue, the cafe, the harbor, the summer light will always be waiting for you.
When the harbor wakes in amber light, windows bloom beneath the morning sky. Every little stone remembers feet that carry dreams along these gentle streets. Espresso whispers through the air, salt and jasmine drifting everywhere. A distant bell begins to chime as waves erase the edges of old time. Your laughter sailed on painted blue, like little boats the daylight gently knew. Every breeze still keeps your name floating softly through the harbor lane. Lanterns above the quiet tide, keeping every summer safe inside, where the sea forgets to say goodbye. Love becomes the color of the sky. Every table by the shore knows the stories lovers told before. Tiny cups and silent hands drawing forever in the the cooling sand. Old guitars beneath the vines turn forgotten evenings into wine. Every melody remains, sleeping softly in the window panes. Lanterns above the quiet tide, keeping every summer safe inside, where the sea forgets to say goodbye. Love becomes the color of the sky. The moon arrives without a sound, silver dancing where the boats are bound. Even shadows seem to smile, holding every memory a while. If tomorrow calls my name, still the shoreline will remain the same. Every gull and every breeze will carry home these quiet melodies. Lanterns above the quiet tide, keeping every summer safe inside. Every heartbeat follows gentle streams, sailing slowly through forgotten dreams. When the final daylight fades away, harbor lights begin their patient sway. Somewhere where the warm winds softly roam, every peaceful sea becomes our home.
Morning settles on the white stone walls, golden silence answers every call. Fishing boats are drifting with the breeze, drawing little circles on the sea. Old umbrellas slowly start to bloom, coffee carries through the quiet room. Every window catches amber light, holding yesterday a little while. You arrived without a single sound, like the sunlight falling all around. In your eyes the summer gently stayed, never asking memories to fade. Where olive shadows sleep tonight, love is resting in the fading light. Every wave remembers where we've been, every sunset lets us
Ancient footsteps fill the narrow streets, echoes dancing to forgotten beats. Every doorway wears another year. Still your voice is all I choose to hear. Children chase the afternoon away. Swallows write their poems in the bay. Every breeze becomes a soft refrain, calling every heartbeat back again. Where olive shadows sleep tonight, love is resting in the fading light. Every wave remembers where we've been. Every sunset lets us meet again. Evening folds across the quiet shore, like a song I've always known before. Candles shimmer through the harbor air, turning ordinary into rare. If the stars should lose their silver glow, still these gentle winds would always know how two hearts became the calmest sea, in a world that never hurried free. Where olive shadows sleep tonight, hope is glowing like the harbor light. Every season leaves a tender trace. Time grows kinder in this peaceful place. When the final lantern softly sways, summer lingers in its golden haze. Far beyond the blue horizon's gleam, you remain the harbor of my dreams.
Silver dawn climbs over quiet stone, painting every balcony with gold. Sleeping sails begin to greet the wind as another gentle day begins. The little cafe opens to the sea, tiny porcelain cups and rosemary. Every smile arrives without a word, like the oldest melody I've heard. The shoreline keeps a tender frame for every soul that softly came, leaving footprints in the amber sand, written by an unseen hand. Stay and Every tide brings hearts ashore to places they have loved before. Old blue shutters breathe the ocean air. Linen curtains gently learn to dance. Time forgets to hurry anyone, wrapped inside the kindness of the sun. A violin beyond the square fills the evening with a simple prayer. Children laugh beneath the olive trees, carried by the patient evening breeze. The harbor gathers fading lights into little mirrors of the night. Fishing boats begin their silent glide. Stars awaken with the rising tide. Stay until the daylight bends, where every lonely journey ends. Every wave recalls a name, though tomorrow won't be quite the same. When the moon adorns the quiet bay, every shadow softly drifts away. Old cafes become a dream once more, like forgotten films from years before. If these streets should call someday, I would never turn away. Every window, every sea-worn wall still remembers love through all. Stay until the morning sings, where every peaceful heartbeat clings to the scent of coffee, salt and sky, where beautiful summers never die. Beyond the endless sapphire blue, the wind still carries echoes true. And somewhere where the cypress grows, the heart forever finds its home. Morning folds across the painted bay, like an old postcard touched by yesterday. Whitewashed walls awaken one by one, gathering the whispers of the sun. A weathered chair beside a wooden door has watched 1,000 summers drift ashore. Steam rises from a tiny cup so slow, like memories only old harbors know. Every breeze has learned a faithful tune, every shadow dances afternoon.
one speaks above the singing sea. Silence tells its stories patiently.
Meet me where the cobblestones still shine, where forgotten hours never mind the time, where the waves keep every promise true, and every sky remembers you. The fisherman unties another dream, while silver light is flowing through the stream. Orange blossoms scent the open square, turning ordinary into prayer. An old accordion softly breathes, hidden underneath the olive leaves. Every melody becomes the air, floating through the warmth of everywhere. Meet me where the cobblestones still shine, where forgotten hours never mind the time, where two hearts become the evening tide, and the whole world slows its stride. When September waits beyond the blue, summer leaves a little piece of you, resting in the shutters and the vines, living in the church bells' quiet chimes. If someday another road appears, covered by the dust of passing years, I will still return without a sound to the place where peace was found. Meet me where the lanterns softly glow, where gentle winds are all we need to know, where every cup of coffee holds the sea, and every sunset sets us free. Long after every voyage finds its end, long after every season learns to bend, the harbor keeps one light above the foam to welcome every wandering soul back home. The first light paints the harbor's crown on sleepy roofs of weathered brown. Blue windows open to the breeze, greeting dawn with quiet ease. A little bell begins to ring as swallows carve the air in spring. Fresh espresso warms the square, while salt and sunlight fill the air. No one rushes through the day, Even time has learned to stay. Every smile becomes a flame without a need to know your name. Blue windows facing forever, holding every golden weather, where our footsteps learn to rhyme with gentle waves instead of time. Stone pathways polished by the years carry laughter more than tears. Old cafe songs float through the sky like paper birds that never die. The sea unfolds a sheet of glass, watching silent sailboats pass. Every ripple softly keeps promises the shoreline sleeps. Blue windows facing forever, hearts are light as drifting feathers. Every evening, every dawn whispers that no love is gone. Candles bloom when daylight ends, night arrives without pretend. Moonlight gathers in the bay, silver where the anchors lay. A violin beyond the pier plays for those no longer here. Still their stories gently flow in every tide the oceans know. Blue windows facing forever, through the calm we'll leave together. Not by roads or passing trains, but by winds and summer rays. When the stars embrace the sea, nothing asks for more to be. Only quiet, only grace, only this unhurried place. And if tomorrow calls my name, the harbor will remain the same, with every sunrise soft and true, forever waiting there for you. Gathers on the marble square, golden silence settles everywhere. Seagulls drift above the sleepy pier as another summer reappears. The little cafe lifts its woven shade, tables bloom beneath the olive shade. Coffee rises with the salted air, like a quiet promise lingering there. An old newspaper slowly turns a page, while the harbor hums another age. Every corner keeps a tender glow. Only faithful hearts can truly know. Leave this postcard in the sun, where forgotten days are never done. Every color softly learns to stay, long after the light has slipped away. Boats are rocking like a lullaby, white sails brushing pieces of the sky. Children chase the echoes down the lane, laughing like a warm September rain. A faded bicycle beside the sea still remembers where we used to be. Every stone beneath our gentle feet knows that ordinary life is sweet. Leave this postcard in the sun, where the sea and sky become as one. Every memory finds its place to rest in the quiet harbor we loved best. Evening wraps the shoreline into gold, turning every story softly old. Lanterns bloom along the ancient quay, like stars descending to the sea. Someone hums beyond the vineyard wall, simple notes that answer twilight's call. Nothing asks the night for anything. Peace is all the melody can sing. Leave this postcard in the sun, where no beautiful day is ever gone. Every wave returns what love once gave. To every heart the blue tides save. When the final cup has lost its steam and the moon completes the silver seam, I will find you where the warm winds run, in a postcard left beneath the sun. The dawn unfolds in shades of pearl and cream, touching rooftops like a quiet dream. Tiny balconies awake with light, greeting one more slow and gentle sight. The baker hums beyond the winding lane, fresh bread mingles with the morning rain. Coffee breathes into the salted air, like a prayer no language has to share. A weathered captain folds his map away, smiling softly at another day. Every wrinkle tells the restless sea that peace is found in simplicity. The lighthouse keeps our silence still, watching every distant hill, holding every whispered vow. Yesterday is living now. White curtains dance in open windows wide, following the rhythm of the tide. Flower pots of crimson, blue and white catch the honey pouring from the light. Two empty chairs beneath a fig tree wait, never asking whether love is late. Even when no footsteps cross the square, hope remains like music in the air. The lighthouse keeps our silence still, beyond the harbor, beyond the hill. Every lantern softly glows, only the patient ocean knows. Evening paints the anchored boats with gold, turning every story gently old. The violin from somewhere out of sight wraps the sea inside the growing night. Moonlight settles on the cobbled stone, making every traveler feel at home. Nothing more is needed than the breeze and the hush of ancient olive trees. The lighthouse keeps our silence still, past every season, past every hill. Every wave returns once more to the heart that found this shore. When tomorrow sails beyond the blue, these quiet streets will wait for you, where coffee, sunlight, sea and sky teach the soul how time can slowly fly. And somewhere where the gulls are flying free, a simple song is drifting over the sea, never asking where our journeys end, only asking that we breathe again. Beyond the painted harbor gate, morning arrived without a sound. Sunlight climbed the limestone walls, turning forgotten streets to gold. The sea was calm enough to hear the wings of distant gulls above. A sleepy cafe welcomed dawn with porcelain cups and fragrant steam. I watched the window slowly bloom, blue shutters opening like flowers. Someone smiled across the square as though the day had waited years. When the sea learned our names, every wave became a melody. Every breeze carried home little pieces of eternity. Nothing hurried, nothing faded, only love and quiet skies remain. Old fishermen untangled nets with hands that understood the tide. Their stories drifted through the air like songs too beautiful for books. The vines embraced the weathered stone, filling every wall with emerald light. The church bell echoed through the hills, gentle as a whispered memory. You reached for my wandering hand without a promise, without a plan. The shoreline needed nothing more than two slow hearts beside the sea. When the sea learned our names, every sunrise stayed a little longer. Every evening wrapped the bay inside a blanket made of amber. Coffee cooled, candles shimmered. Time became a friend instead of a road. Night arrived in velvet blue. Lanterns floated on the quiet pier. An old guitar somewhere unseen sang softly into open windows. The moon poured silver on the waves as if the heavens leaned to listen. Even silence found a voice, resting gently on the water. If tomorrow calls me far away, past unfamiliar towns and skies, I'll carry this forgotten coast inside the pockets of my soul. When the sea learned our names, it sheltered every dream we planted. Every tide returned our hope, wrapped inside the scent of summer. Far beyond every season, this quiet shore will never disappear. And somewhere the first espresso rises with the dawn. The old harbor still remembers. The wind still hums our song, and the sea, forever patient, still whispers our names. day arrives on quiet wings, brushing gold across the sleeping stone. Every rooftop greets the light, like an old friend coming home. The harbor opens one blue eye, watching sailboats gently breathe. Morning gathers in the cups, where coffee writes its scented dreams. A narrow street remembers rain, though today the sky is clear. Flower boxes lean and smile, welcoming another year. Beneath the amber balconies, the world forgets to hurry on. Every heartbeat moves like waves, soft enough to carry dawn. Love is never loud here, it lives inside the light, between the sea and silent skies, holding every summer bright. The market wakes with gentle hands, fresh bread, lemons, woven lace. Children chase the laughing wind, leaving echoes in the square. A weathered fountain softly sings to every olive tree nearby. Even shadows seem at peace, stretching slowly through the light. You arrived without a sound, like the fragrance after rain. No grand promise crossed your lips, only quiet that remained. Beneath the amber balconies, every hour learns to stay. Even time sits down to rest and lets the sunlight lead the way. Every glance becomes a harbor, every smile becomes the sea. In this little corner of the world, forever feels easy to believe. The evening folds its velvet sail, lanterns bloom beside the bay. Old guitars begin to breathe, songs too gentle to explain. Moonlight paints the fishing boats with silver borrowed from the tide. The stars arrive without applause, simply taking their place in the sky. If one day these roads grow far and distant cities call my name, I'll still return inside my heart to this quiet coastal frame. Beneath the amber balconies, where coffee meets the salted breeze, where every stone remembers love and every wind speaks tenderly. When the last light kisses the sea and the waves grow calm once more, I'll
I'll hear your voice in the evening air, waiting by the timeless shore.
Morning leaned against the sea, quiet as a page not yet begun. Golden light embraced the harbor walls, patient as the rising sun. Tiny cups upon the table steamed, breathing stories through the salted air. Every doorway open to the breeze, like a welcome offered everywhere. Old stone steps remembered countless feet, every season carved into their grace. Still they carried one more summer dream, slowly through this peaceful place. A harbor made of honey light, where every hour drifted free. The wind would hum forgotten songs, then lay them softly on the sea. No clock could reach this gentle shore, no hurried heart could stay the same. The waves knew every silent hope before we ever spoke its name. A fisherman repaired his woven net, with hands as calm as evening skies. Nearby vines embrace the whitewashed walls, where swallows trace their endless lines. Your laughter wandered through the square, gentler than the ringing church bells call. Nothing asked to be remembered, yet somehow we remembered all. A harbor made of honey light, where yesterday was never gone. Espresso, jasmine, cedar smoke blended gently into dawn. Every smile became a shoreline, every glance became the tide. Every quiet breath we shared, found forever by your side. The sunset poured its copper glow across the sleeping wooden pier. Lanterns bloomed like distant stars, drawing peaceful spirits near. A violin beyond the cave sang softly into evening blue. The melody was old as time,
yet somehow sounded born anew. When the moon embraced the open sea, silver floated with the breeze. Olive branches swayed in silence, dancing with the cypress trees. If tomorrow carried me away beyond horizons yet unknown, I'd still return in every dream to streets that always felt like home. A harbor made of honey light still lives beneath my closing eyes, where summer never learned to fade and love grew quiet, deep and wise. The sea keeps every whispered vow, the stars protect each memory, and somewhere on that timeless coast, the morning is still waiting for me.
Before the city found its voice, the sea was already awake, a quiet ribbon of sapphire glass curved beneath the cliffs of day. The first cafe unlocked its door, the scent of roasted coffee climbed the air. Porcelain shimmered in the dawn, while empty chairs waited without a care. A woman watered climbing vines, each leaf catching drops of golden light. The white stone walls reflected morning, like pages from a film of another life. Somewhere a lone guitar awoke, not to perform, but simply to breathe. Its melody wandered through narrow streets, following the whisper of olive trees. The sea rode us in blue, on waves no winter could erase. It folded sunlight into every dream, and kindness into every place. No promise needed to be spoken, no farewell needed to be true. The whole horizon held our story, the sea rode us in blue. Boats rocked gently beside the quay, their ropes humming with the turning tide. Old fishermen exchanged quiet smiles, as if time itself had stepped aside. The market filled with figs and bread, lemons glowing in woven baskets. Children chased the drifting breeze, leaving laughter hanging like ribbons. You appeared beneath a linen hat, carrying nothing but peaceful eyes. The morning slow to welcome you as swallows circle through the sky.
We wandered roads without a map, past balconies draped with flowers. Every corner offered another reason to forget the passing hours. The sea rode us in blue across the silence of the bay. Every sunrise knew our names before we ever learned to stay. Love arrived without a reason, joy appeared without a sound. Among old cafes and quiet harbors, everything we sought was found. Evening poured its amber wine across the roofs and ancient stone. Lanterns shimmered one by one, making every stranger feel at home. A violin drifted from the square, its notes floating over sleepy sails. The moon leaned low above the water, listening to forgotten tales. If one day every road grows distant and every season changes hue, I'll still hear espresso waves and church bells calling softly through the blue. The sea rode us in blue, beyond the reach of passing years. It gathered every gentle smile and every quiet, joyful tear. When the last sunset meets the shoreline and stars awaken in their view, I'll close my eyes and find forever where the sea first rode us in blue.
There is a garden by the sea, hidden where the old roads disappear. Stone walls cradle blooming vines, and every blossom welcomes every year. Morning pours through olive leaves, painting lace upon the quiet ground. A sleepy fountain hums alone, the oldest, gentlest kind of sound. The harbor breeze beyond the hill, its masts like pencils on the sky. The scent of coffee finds the breeze and teaches every heart to fly. In the garden beyond the harbor, summer never asks to leave. The hours bloom like jasmine flowers, soft as memories we believe. Every breeze becomes becomes a letter, every wave becomes a rhyme. Love grows quietly like ivy, climbing slowly over time. A baker whistles to himself, dusting flour on the morning light. The little square begins to smile as windows open wide and bright. An old man reads beneath a tree, his newspaper asleep upon his knees. He watches swallows stitch the air with tiny threads of wandering dreams. Then you arrive without a word, your footsteps gentle on the stone. The sunlight seems to lean your way, as though it always knew you'd come. We wonder where the figs grow sweet past weathered doors of emerald blue. No map could ever lead us here, only quiet hearts could find the view. In the garden beyond the harbor, every season learns to sing. Golden afternoons drift slowly on invisible, peaceful wings. No farewell echoes through these hills, no sorrow lingers in the rain. Only waves and blooming branches calling softly once again. Twilight folds across the bay, lanterns blossom one by one. A violin begins to glow long after daylight has withdrawn. Moonlight slips through cypress trees, silver resting on the sea. Even silence wears a smile, as if the night itself is free. If years should carry us apart, past cities none of us have known, I'll still remember this small shore as the truest place called home. In the garden beyond the harbor, where the sea and sky agree, every quiet cup of coffee holds a little eternity. When the stars embrace the water and the world grows still at last, I'll hear your voice among the waves, like a beautiful film that never passed.